Welcome everybody. Tonight we've got a great match between SWOSU Blue and Harding. This is the first of multiple matches this week. Pretty excited to get into this one. This will be the first GAC match. This will be week 1 of GAC. Interested to see how this league works as opposed to NECC. Pretty excited though. We got the normal blue comp, just chilling here. And we are just waiting for the map confirmation to get into it. Pretty excited to see how this league is going to work compared to NECC. Because NECC, I'm used to NECC. I've done NECC before, but GAC is a pretty new one. It'll be interesting to see the competition, how everyone fares. It's just overall exciting to have more than one league. Looks like we're going to get into maps here. Once again, it's not going to be Antarctic. We're going to get that band right out of here. We ban Overwatch too. Look at their whole team go, though. 4 out of 5 of them are 5-star. I was never able to get 5-star. I didn't play community maps that much. Meanwhile, half of us are like 3 and 2. Mighty and Samsara being 2. Just chatting it up as we're waiting. I do wonder if we're going to be seeing more of the hazard comps coming out here. Because the hazard looked pretty decent for SWOSU. I just don't know how it fits in the meta yet. And I'm also still not 100% sure what his ult does. But it's cool to see other characters being played. Although I do wish there was more of a dive meta. I'm a big fan of dive. It's always been my favorite type. I believe we're just waiting for a map pick out of Harding here, and then we will be on our way. Maybe even starting a bit early tonight. Y'all picking map. Last Friday, SWOSU had a tough loss, 0-3. So let's see if they can pick it back up tonight. Seems like the other team is currently arguing over maps. They're anti-stratting us. No. We might be going to Lijiang. Maybe. All right, it looks like we are going in, and it is Antarctic for some reason. It looks like they didn't change the map. Oh, a pause. I wonder why. All right, looks like we're actually getting into the real map now. Here we go.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Looks like it's going to be the interior map this time. This is actually my least favorite of the three, to be honest. I've always been a big fan of the one with the tower in the middle, you know, since Lijiang Tower and all. Being able to hit people off the map, some interior shenanigans, some outside shenanigans.
What can I say? We've got
It looks like we might be seeing the hazard out of SWOSU here again. Potentially opting for a Lucio pick. And Harding pulling out the Junk Buddies and Junkrat and Venture maybe. The Erase is an interesting pick. Gonna get a TP out. The Lucio was just a joke pick, and we are off. Taking the aggression up here in office. Just poking, each team poking out. Samsara looking to take an off angle up on the high ground over here. Takes the Venture very low. Goes low himself. But alas, nothing out of it. The Venture jumps him. Gets him to 40 health. Once again, just a big stalemate. Max going extremely low here. And Samsara gets the first pick onto Borp. Another pick onto Flabbergast. Samsara on for a 2K right now. This man is locked in. Cairo gets a pick off on the Wizard. And that will be point flip for SWOSU as Harding is on the back foot. Yet another kill, this time for Max. Virus getting the last. That would have been a team kill, but a little slow. Looks like Max just wants to hold this pretty closely. Samsara already building up the ult here. The closest being Nano on Cairo at 80%. Just getting a wall off onto them. Looking to once again further poke. Harding, the entire team getting pretty low here. Virus looking for a freeze. Gets the freeze off. Max gets a pick. Virus gets another pick. Virus gets two. The freeze gets the Junkrat. Virus gets a three-piece. And that's going to be a team kill for SWOSU. What a good start. They even put a sad face. Virus just sitting here with this cheeky little wall. Decides not to sit there and pull it. Notices they're going around, decides to meet them. Big wall off onto the Venture here. It looks like Samsara gets a pick. Max gets the Nano. Let's see what he can make out of it. Does have ult. Chooses not to use it just yet. Samsara getting another 2 kills. Just popping off this game. Has the ult, chooses not to use it. Cairo gets the last pick, and SWOSU up by about 80%. Harding do have 3, almost 4 ults coming into this. SWOSU also have 3 ults. This should be the last fight. Looks like they just want to hold this choke here. Keep walling them off. Everyone's pressing ult at the same time. Rek gets 2 somehow. Samsara pops ult. Max gets 1. And this is just going to be first point for SWOSU. What an absolute massacre. Great stuff out of SWOSU. 100-0. This is the map I'm talking about. This is the map that I really like. It's got the outside area. Got a bunch of stuff you can do with it. Looks like Harding is opting for the May Cassidy, potentially. Maybe even a Reinhardt. I don't really know how good the Reinhardt into Hazard duel is, but I guess we'll see. Virus with a quick TP out, and we are off. Looks like Harding isn't... They go for the Kiriko pick. Very, very interesting. Suppose anti is a pretty big deal. Just trying to take that bridge. SWOSU get there first, and now it's going to be really difficult. And the Wizard just falls off the map. That's unfortunate. The Reinhardt is just getting taken down. Max gets the first pick onto the Reinhardt. Virus ends up getting knocked off by Flabbergast. And Rek gets the trade. That'll be point for SWOSU here. Virus on the signature Symmetra. The evil pick. Just setting up this car wash ready for them when they go through the bridge. Tank gets walled off, and that's going to be the Warden just taken down. Max getting another pick onto the Sojourn. Virus just going in with his TP. This just looks like an absolute dismantling. Lijiang is SWOSU's playground, though. Cairo coming up on that Nano. Max coming up on that whatever the Hazard ult is called. Samsara almost 90% to overclock here. They notice they're going to the white room. Decide to wall it off. Wall off the tank. Shield going down. Lucio pops the beat. Looks like Samsara just poking. The Kitsune rush comes out. Max getting dangerously low, but Virus getting one pick. Samsara getting another pick. Just looks like some cleanup from SWOSU here. I say that. Most people are pretty low, but Samsara gets another one and almost finds the 4K, but Max takes it from him. SWOSU up 70%. They also have a pretty good ult bank as Harding decides to go for the Sombra pick here. Very interesting pick, maybe to... I don't even know. Hack someone out of an ult, perhaps? 90% here for SWOSU. Harding are going to have to push this one. The Symmetra wall comes out, making it very difficult to push in. Hazard ult comes out. A bunch of ults come out, all the ults ever. And it looks like SWOSU are just going to clean this up with a swift 2-0, 100-0 both times. What a great first map for SWOSU. And a good start to the GAC League. Virus getting a play of the game on May. This guy only plays beam characters. A very good freeze, though, just super zoning. That ended up being the first team kill. Virus with a quick 3K there. We'll see what map we're going to next match. I used to have the map types memorized, the rotation of them, but I don't anymore. It's also been changed a couple of times. It looks like we might be getting some role swaps out of SWOSU here. Looking like Cairo might want to go in DPS and Virus to the support. Never mind, Rek's lying to everyone. This is a best of 5. So, at very minimum, we'll see at least 3 maps. I'm trying to find the types of maps. Alright, so round 2 looks like it'll be hybrid or escort, whichever the team chooses. Round 3 will be push. And if we continue, it'll be flashpoint and then escort or hybrid. I think flashpoint's a good game mode, though. I think flashpoint is what Clash expected to be and wasn't. I also think the flashpoint maps are okay. I wish they had some more maps. I think Servos is awesome. New Junk City's just alright. Just waiting for map select here. Seems as if maybe there were some confusions in the play set. Looks like we will be playing hybrid though. Honestly, I like hybrid more than escort, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, I thought Flashpoint was like the greatest game mode ever when it came out because I played Saravasa like 6 times in a row and won every single time. And it felt so good. Looks like SWOSU's going to ban Paricio here. A good pick. That map sucks. I've never been a big fan of it. I just noticed the 5-stack Germany icons. Kind of hard. The 5-stack Germany versus the 5-stack silhouettes. But no, I miss the Winston Tracer Sombra dive. Back when Overwatch League was a thing, the last season, I used to love watching it. It's just so calculated. It's kind of hard to do. It looks like we're gonna go to KR here. KR is a dangerous map to go against SWOSU here. Most importantly, Virus. Just a Widow monster. But we'll see if he picks it or not. Looks like we should be heading in pretty soon. Both teams are readying up. Just waiting and waiting. And I probably should have put an intermission here. But now you guys are stuck with me. Definitely excited to see Kings Row, though. This is one of my favorite maps. I love everything about this map. I've had really close games. I've had really bad games. It's awesome. We're going to load in here to Kings Row.
Now entering King's Row.
Looks like we've got SWOSU on the attacking side. And Harding on the defending side. I always get way too greedy and go for a Widow pick up top and then just explode or miss.
Ready for battle.
This cannot be a real team comp. I refuse to believe this is what we're playing. Cairo on tank. Wreck on Widow. And Samsara and Virus on... Okay. This is gonna be a good map. So it looks like we've got Cairo on the Reinhardt, Max on the Junkrat, Wreck on Widow, Samsara on Bap, and Virus on Juno. Definitely one of the team comps of all time. On Harding's side, we've got a... I was gonna say a more standard comp, but it's also equally as interesting. Wreck going for the pick here. Let's see if he gets it. Looking for it, looking for it. Slight miss. A lot of SWOSU taking damage, but Max gets the Junkrat diff onto Borp. Looks like Cairo's just getting in there, just wants to swing his hammer against the Sigma. Wreck does get a pick the second I look off of him. Caster Curse. And SWOSU just kind of annihilate the first point. Having a lot of fun with the voice chats. This Sombra might just be here to counter Widow as they swap over to the Ramatra, but it cannot counter a Reinhardt in its face. As Cairo gets the pick onto the Wizard. Wreck getting dangerously low here, but... I mean, this is the Widow spot, and what a shot out of Wreck. Taking the Junkrat down. And just another mauling from SWOSU here. They're escorting the payload now, taking as much space as possible. A very good idea. And they've already got Shatter. Max is getting hacked in the back line. Virus gets the kill. Looks like Max is just going to sit on card and wait for the Sombra to eat him. Harding about halfway to any ults. So they look to just poke out Wreck here, but he's holding strong. Hits a shot. Cairo's got Shatter here. And I kind of want to see what he wants to do with it. Looks like he's being very, very sneaky up here. Almost too sneaky. And here it comes, hitting a grand total of the Junkrat. Absolutely demolishes him. Wreck does get taken out by Flabbergast. Samsara trades the Junkrat back. Cairo is just beating up this Ramatra. Takes a lot of damage, goes down to 25 health, but manages to survive. Looking to just take some more space. Smacks the Ramatra against the wall. And is somehow dead to that. Max does get a trade onto the Sombra. Max gets another kill. And this Junkrat pick just seems to be working out for him as the orbital ray comes through, essentially making him a nuke thrower. Virus getting another 2K. Just a little over 5 minutes here at the second point for SWOSU. Harding does have a couple of ults, though. They've got Ramatra ult. They've got Sombra ult. Let's see if Rhett can win this 1v1 against the Sombra. It's looking likely. It's looking dicey, but he does end up getting it. Wonder what Max decides to do with his tire. Virus just gets another kill. SWOSU just taking all advantages they can. Max getting another kill, using that BAP window to his advantage. And I mean, they're about to finish with like 4.5 minutes. He just pops the tire for effect, scares anybody off cart. They do end up popping the beat just for some more survivability to be able to touch the cart. Samsara gets shoved off the map by Flabbergast. And Max does get taken out. Virus and Kyra looking to flip this one back around, but I do not think they will be able to. Death will be inevitable for Kyra. Virus just trying to get out now. He is Juno, and he does get out. So Lucio does want him, though. Rex swapping over to the Tracer, and Samsara just gets a nice pick on to the Wizard. Looks like that's going to be a one-man slam as Kyra goes as deep as he can and ends up feeding a little bit. But it doesn't really matter. SWOSU have got the follow-up kills. It's 3 out of the team. The Wizard trading 1 back, but that's going to be full point capture and a team kill out of SWOSU with just over 3.5 minutes left. Wow. This team is on a roll with their wacky, their goofy comps. Now on the defense, though, what will they look to play? Gonna sneak into the sewers here. Wonder if we'll see more of the Reinhardt or the Junkrat. Or maybe they want a mirror comp. I don't know. It's the first time I've ever seen Kyra play tank. And it looks like they're just going to be coming out on this team comp again. Looks like this time Harding offers up the Cassidy over the Sombra. I think Cassidy's honestly a better pick. Cassidy's just pretty good overall. He's got a lot of health. He's got good damage. He scares people to get close to him like any movement character ever. But the man I'm looking for is Rek here. See if he can get a nice, neat little pick out of spawn here. They do not have a Widow, so there's no point in going up top. Looks like Harding want to go through this side. It's a good idea to avoid that Widow, but they're just going to meet this Junkrat. And what a shot out of Rek. Oh my goodness, they can't do anything. You peek him for a second, you're done. Kyro going pretty low though. Down to 200 health, does get healed up. The Ramatra's just stuck in a trap. Kyro's just pressing W and then pressing S. Playing it a little safe. Rek just looking for this sliver angle. Looking for a movement out of line. Kyro goes dangerously low again. And Rek might be in a bit of trouble here. Max does get the Junkrat diff onto the Wizard. And Rek just looking for this pick on this Cassidy here. And he gets taken out by the Cassidy. So little peeks are going to help. Kyro does end up getting 1. He does get 2. Looking for a 3rd here, but he cannot meet up with... Okay, the Lucio just walked into him. So Wizard gets the Junkrat diff back onto Max, but Kyro just gets him flying through the air. Kyro with a 4K that fight. Just swinging his hammer. He already has Shatter as well. We're coming up pretty closely to Tire and Orbital Ray. Samsara in a different position this time. Let's see if they read it. The Cassidy does spot him. The Juno spots him. And Virus takes out the Junkrat. Rek just wants this angle on this Cassidy. He wants him bad. Decides to drop down off a high ground. Max just owning this health pack. This is his health pack. Gets that Orbital Ray. Just does so much damage. That's 1. Kyro takes out another. He does have Tire if he opts to use it. Looks like he will just save it. Kyro gets another. Don't let this guy on Ryan. Max going for the fun play. Unfortunately does miss the shots. Rek gets a pick onto the Juno. And Harding haven't even touched point yet. Wreck just killing them out of spawn. Just doing the Widow thing. Shooting them through their spawn doors. And I mean, SWOSU have 4 ults here. Looks like the Wizard will opt for the Widow duel. They pull out the Orisa as well. Did Virus just get nanoed? I believe Virus did just get nanoed. What a spear on the wreck from half court, but Max just gets the tire pick. And he sees the Widow, waiting for them to go up top. And Max is just being an absolute monster right now. The Widow goes up top and is going to get taken out by Wreck because he can see him through walls. A minute now left for Harding to touch this point, to make some map progress. SWOSU only have 1 ult now. Now would be the time to do it. Looks like this Orisa will just not let Wreck have this Widow duel. And Cairo is behind their whole team with a 3-man shatter. Max getting 2, Cairo getting another one. Looks like everyone's just having some fun. "20 seconds left. Now is the time to make a play. Now is the time to go in, and Virus will stop that. The Orisa walks straight into a trap, tries to take the space. Cairo's just going to block the heals. And his whole team's picked off before he even gets to the point. And I believe that's another team kill, and that's going to be map 2 flawlessly taken by SWOSU. Pretty close games tonight. Pretty close games. Wreck again to play the game on the Widow. Every time I watched him, he missed his shots. This is when I wasn't watching. Ooh, what a shot. And another shot. Ooh. Wreck going on a little heater there. We are going to the 3rd map, which I believe will be, if I can find it. The 3rd will be Push, which has some of my favorite maps in the entire game. I'd love to see a Colosseo, maybe an Esperanza. I'm blanking at all the other maps, so hopefully one of those 2. Colosseo is probably my favorite map in the game, though. Especially after the update, there's just something about it. Looks like we're going to be banning New Queen Street. That was the other push map that I didn't remember, and I don't like it. I'm glad they're banning it. I don't think it's a bad map. I just don't have good games on it, like, ever. I mean, just a series out of SWOSU so far. Outside of a couple moments, looks like they're really locking it down. Really locking in, getting those good games, the good positions, the good angles, good util, good ults, good everything. And it looks like we're going to Colosseo, hopefully. I beg, I plead. It's such a good map. Just some ready checks, and I think we're good to go. No intermission needed. Wonder if they keep Cairo on tank here. Just a little pause coming in. Not really. I don't think that. I think that was accidental. This change though, right here. No windows. Beautiful change. If you throw, I'll give you $5.
Ready for battle.
All right, looks like we've got Samsara coming out on the tank here on the Mauga. Mauga, Widow, Tracer, Lucio. Virus on the Lucio. This map might be closer.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Cairo coming out on the Widow here. Let's see his shots. Looks like Hardinger's still steadfast about this. Never mind. Cairo with the first shot, first kill, first blood, first everything. Looking for a second here. And what a boop from Virus. Rek does end up getting taken out by Borp. Cairo looking for an off angle here. Just takes out the Junkrat. That's 2 for Cairo now. Oh my goodness, what a third shot out of Cairo. Look at him. He's just sitting there like talking to himself about it. Wow. This guy's going nuclear. He does see the other Widow. Misses that shot, but it doesn't matter. This is just dismantling. Another headshot. Gotta watch this guy the whole game. And SWOSU now just living in their spawn. I mean, they swapped to the Hanzo now for a little bit of a better kit, maybe against this team, but I mean, he just gets taken out by Cairo. Cairo's just holding an angle. This man does miss, but he doesn't miss. Samsar getting taken out. Cairo gets another kill. Rek getting taken out. Maybe just a little bit of silliness coming out of SWOSU here. Cairo going for the jump shot. Nice try, but SWOSU getting first checkpoint here without much stoppage. They opt for the Sombra, maybe to stop the Widow. Rek on the Genji. Let's see how this goes. Virus does get Lucio diffed. Unfortunately, Max does get taken out by Borp. Looks like Hardinger going to be able to push the bot back here a little bit. The mid stalemate begins. Rek wants this. He wants it. He's not going to get it. He does get that one, though. The Warden gets taken out by Rek here. Their tank's down. Mauga ult. Just pop it all. Rek getting 2. So on for a third here if he can manage to find this Junkrat. Samsar getting dangerously low. And that's going to be 4 out of 5 taken down by SWOSU. Looking to push farther than just the checkpoint. Cairo in his patented spot. Just looking for a little pick here. And Virus is going in. Virus got slept. Virus got antied. And Virus is getting out somehow. Wow. And he got nanoed and everything. Nano coming out of Harding, looking on the Sigma now. Virus just taking this 1v1 with this Junkrat. Does fall into a trap, and Virus is going to be dead. But Rek does trade over. About 80% of that blade now. Sigma ult. Collects a couple, does not get any. And as I say that, Cairo does get taken out. Max gets 1. Looking to get multiple. He is on the Ana. Little raid boss here. Does manage to survive on 20 health. 6 minutes left into the thing. SWOSU have about 100 meters. Rec just looks to get the one. Somehow misses that. Samsar gets the kill for him, though. He is sitting pretty with Blade. See what he manages to do with it. Samsar just getting another pick onto the Sombra this time. And he's just kind of standing there menacingly. Not really a whole lot being done about this Mauga here. Cairo does get another pick. Rec gets taken out by the Junk. Samsar gets another pick, and I mean, this is 130 meters for SWOSU. Junkrat's just going to make a little hero play. Does end up getting Cairo, but oh, the Lucio does get on point, so does the Sigma, looking to hold this back. Samsar getting taken dangerously low, might even die. Maybe. Got that Mauga slam, does have ult, decides not to use it, doesn't get a chance to, but Virus with 2 kills picks up 2 on his very, very signature Lucio. Everyone in SWOSU is so low, including Virus. He does get taken out. Looks like Harding are going to stop the push here at 136.86 meters. Coming in with 2 ults now. They do have 0 meters, but I don't think a comeback is out of the woodwork. I think it's possible. I feel like it isn't probable, but you never know. SWOSU coming up on 2 ults here. Rec does get a pick. It looks like Cairo might. Cairo survives on like 2 health. And Rec trades him. And Samsara is just sitting in his Mauga ult, solo killing their tank because he can. SWOSU getting some more push. Pushing through with the beat. I missed Rec's blade. Comes the orbital for Harding here, and Cairo just shuts the Juno down. Gets 2. What a shot. Looking for a third. Does manage to hit the Junkrat. Ooh! What a third shot. Sigma ult does come out, does get shut down a little bit. Cairo kills her out of EMP. Rec gets the last one, and this is going to be a wrap for this series. SWOSU take 3 flawless maps from Harding. And Cairo and Rec had a field day. I want to see this back. I have to see this back. That was a good first shot. Pretty good second shot. That third shot was just nuts. Wow. Well, that was a quick series, and I believe that will be it for tonight. But join us later this week. Tomorrow we've got Smash. Thursday we have Rocket League, and then Friday we have NECC Overwatch. They're all going to be bangers. So everybody have a great night, and I will see you guys on those days.